Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the shop. Shop's in the background. Anyways, today we are working on the car. The Genesis is going to get a new battery. Now, I know everyone's like, well, battery's pretty easy to change, but why did the battery go dead? There's two reasons. So either the battery's faulty, where it can't hold a charge, or the alternator is not charging the battery properly. So you got to figure out which one it is before you do one. And I'll show you on this little handy dandy tool, little multimeter that everyone should have when working on cars. It'll tell you what the battery's supposed to be and what it's charging at, which is very important to see if your alternator is charging properly. So we're gonna change the battery out of the car because I had the car for 3 years on the same battery. This winter, it's taken a toll on the battery. I can see it. Last week I charged it, trickle charged it for 2 days. Started no problem. Now, mind you, I didn't check the alternator at that time, but the telltale sign is when I went to start it the next day to change the oil and do some fun stuff on it, would not start. I checked it with a multimeter and it said it was 11.7 volts. Now, typically, this is a brand new battery. This one is sitting at 12.46. 12.25 is probably your lowest. That way you know your battery is going to start going if it's at 12.25. But 12.5 is usually the benchmark on a healthy battery. So I knew I needed a battery. I ordered it because this freaking place is still closed. This whole province is closed. That's another video. So get yourself a multimeter. You switch it on DC and you just use your probes. So I will put it over here. Now, for anyone that's watching this channel, subscribe, please. I've been at this for over 3 years and I'm at 371 subs. If I can get over 1,000, I can start making a little bit of money, just a little bit, and make it worth my while. I like doing the videos, but there's another incentive that I'm trying to get there. So subscribe, leave a comment if you want, like this video, it would help me tremendously. So I'm gonna show you what this battery charges is sitting at right now, brand new, I haven't even put it in, and we will put it in the car and go from there. So let's get started. So here we are. This is the multimeter, and it's inexpensive. You can pick one up probably for like 10 bucks. I think this one was 20 because it's got ohm functions and temperature and, but anyways, put it to DC. That's what you want because AC is house current. So if you want to test a plug on your house current, you stick it to AC. DC is 12 volts, 20 volts, whatever. So then you just use your probes. And I'm sure this is pretty standard stuff. Right now, it is sitting at 12.46. I don't know if you can see that. I can sort of. So that's what you want your battery to sit at when it's not being charged and stuff like that. I will show you the numbers. So let's get it on the car. Okay, so tools you're gonna need. You've got 2 bolts. 2 bolts right here. And this is for this bracket. These are 12 millimeter bolts. This is your hold down bracket. I've already taken it apart, taken it off, so that way I'm not gonna torture you guys. These 2 are 10 mil, just 10 mil wrench. And then this comes off. Whoop. Always do your positive first, which I just didn't do. You do your positive, you put it aside. Doing your negative, put it aside. Hook it on, sure. And then the battery should come out. Oh, you gotta take this little shroud thing off, which is fun. All right, hold on. Okay, took the old one out. I had to get a process. So this is like an insulator thing. It protects the battery in cold weather and stuff like that. It just slips over, so you just kind of tilt your battery a little bit and then just work it on. It's not crucial, but it's enough. There we go, it's on. Now we just put everything back on. So we're gonna put the clip on first. And it goes just like that. There. Now we put this post on, and we put positive on first. Oh wait, we put negative on first. No, we put negative on first, sorry. Positive's next. So we'll tighten that baby down. Come on, seriously? There we go. Ho, ho, ho. Make sure you got a good connection. Here. And that's it. Battery's in. Next test. Okay, so now this is the easiest way to test if your alternator is fine also. You just do the same thing, take your probes. While it's running, it has to be running. Otherwise it's just kind of shit. Put on positive and negative, and it'll tell you a value. Anything under 14 volts is not good. This one is sitting at 14.15. It's kind of okay. It's good enough for now, but I'm gonna have to watch it to make sure that there's no issue with alternator. So let's go in the show. So that's in a nutshell. Number one, how you check. It's very important because you could change your battery and not realize that your alternator is the cause of the problem. If your alternator is not charging properly, so say it's charging 13.5 volts, over time it'll destroy the battery. So you'd have to replace the battery and the alternator. Sometimes if you catch it early enough, like periodically I'll do tests on my battery, and as it's running I'll do the probe test just to see what the alternator is sitting at. If it's sitting okay, I know my alternator is fine and it's charging the battery, and if the battery goes, then that's it. So that's what this was. The battery was more than 3 years old. Like I said, I have the car for 3 years and I haven't changed the battery, and who knows how long this battery was in the car prior. So it was due. It was due. They're usually about a 5-year lifespan, so I'm assuming this is pretty close. But it's very important to check those two things, otherwise you could be destroying another battery if your alternator is bad. Just food for thought. If you change a battery, I know it's very easy. It's almost brain dead-ish, but I filmed it anyways, and I wanted to film this part of it just to give you more knowledge. Like, I like the fact that people are giving me positive feedback on some of the tutorials I do, and I appreciate it and I like it, and keep it coming. If you guys like this video, give me a smash, thumbs up, like it, leave me a comment if this video helps you. I'm just trying to transfer my knowledge to everyone else. That's it. Subscribe, please. Let's make this worth my while. And I will catch you next time. Take care.